Alright, I just bought the Android head unit, and I was running into some issues with the reverse camera, and I had found some images online, but nothing that really helped me out. So I thought I'd make my own video. So this is, hang on, let me see if I can turn on the light. So this is the camera that comes with it. So the camera flips up. So this brace right here is supposed to be the part that like sits on the bottom of a trunk. This camera is supposed to tip up into it. So that is the correct way this camera is supposed to look. So to clarify how to change the settings, because it was annoying the crap out of me. I'll start at the home screen here. So this is what the home screen looks like. You go to settings, got your factory settings, so you got to type 8888. That is the factory passcode to get in. Some of these videos I saw, it showed a reverse imaging on some of these options. Mine didn't have that, so I had to go to protocol parameter setup. Let me back up so y'all can see that. Protocol parameter setup right there. Click on it, this screen pops up. Right here you see reverse image settings. So you click that. So you got left and right, up, down, left and right. So when you hit these buttons, like left and right, the camera view, it's like I have a barn behind my truck right now. It's on the left side of my truck. Initially it was on the right side. So if I hit that left and right button, it's going to flip the camera view. So now the barn is properly behind my truck versus before it was on the opposite side of my truck. Same with up and down, and then same with up, down, left, and right. Every time you hit one of these buttons, you got to hit this OK restart now. It kind of sucks because you got to wait on the camera or the whole system to reboot, but that's just life. The downfall to that is these buttons right here, you're going to have to kind of play with them. By clicking it, doesn't work, go to not switch, shut it down again, turn it back on, put it back in reverse, see what it does, and then switch it back to like left and right if you're trying to do left and right, or change it to up and down. Yeah, it took me a hot minute last night, a hot minute just now, and I think I finally got it figured out. Only downfall to the camera is it's made to go on the bottom side of a bumper, or not a bumper, but a kind of like the little cubicle where your license plate sits at the back of your car. It's above your bumper, below your on your trunk area. I don't have a trunk. I got my license plate holder. So next I'm gonna try just seeing if I can undo the camera from the mount that's on there, flip it over, and then I'd come back in here to the settings. I was kind of skeptical about getting this unit. I saw it online. It had pretty decent reviews for the most part. But it's an Android head unit. Basically, it's like working an Android phone. You got Wi-Fi, you got Bluetooth. Granted, your Wi-Fi, you gotta be connected to a router, like a home Wi-Fi. Just some options for what you want your display to look like. You can go to your car settings, shows your miles per hour and your ambient temperature. For some reason in the settings menu it shows kilometers, which y'all can't really see that, but to change that, like if you were to use the head unit that I have, like the display that I have, if you just hold 2 fingers on it, well, it's supposed to change. It may not change because my truck's not moving, but if you just hold 2 fingers on there, it'll end up changing. There is a video out there for that. Just kind of run y'all back through some of the options here. Basically anything you can download through the Google Store, you can download onto the head unit. My kid's like watching YouTube, downloaded YouTube. He was watching tractors while I was driving earlier. Some people may frown on it, but they don't have the DVD systems in the back seat, so my son just watches TV from up here. It doesn't bother me. The link to mirror your phone, it's right there. My Bluetooth isn't on, but that's what it looks like. I turned off my Bluetooth while I was doing this. I mean, so far it's a pretty nice head unit. I haven't had no issues with it. I mean, it is a little laggy, but it's a 2 gigabyte head unit. But for the most part, I mean, it does what I need it to do. My maps come through clean and crisp. Let's see if it even does it right now. I'm connected to Wi-Fi, but I'm connected to boosted router. Oh, yeah, there it goes. Yeah, I guess for everybody, y'all can kind of see where I'm at. Oh, it's loading. Yeah, the Wi-Fi options aren't the best in it, but I mean, pretty good. I don't have any complaints with it. I've had it for a day now. Wiring it in was pretty simple. It's basically just plug and play. You just take the plugs that it gives you, and it plugs right into your harness for your radio. I have a Chevy, so mine came with plugs and the stuff that I needed to fit into the Chevy. The microphone, the cable's not that long. It reached from my head unit to about right here. I'm gonna have to try and find a better way to mount that. Backup camera, I have a 2500 Duramax, so running the camera wire from the back all the way to the head unit, it's stretched to the max. That's as far as it's gonna go. Smaller cars, I think you got more than enough. But yeah, I mean, this was the head unit. It was like $179 on Amazon. If y'all got any questions, I can probably help you out, but I'm still trying to learn this myself. Again, that password is 8888, and then it takes you kind of just into your factory stuff. One thing I did want to point out too, because I saw a lot of people saying that they couldn't get their like volume and channels changing and stuff like that to work on here. So if you go to the factory settings where I was just at, and you get to this screen right here, if you go to protocol settings, it lists your vehicle right here. So you just click your vehicle and it'll give you an option. Mine is a GMC. This is the only option they have for GMC. And then you go back, and then you scroll down to steering learn. You can refresh it and then program your up and down volume buttons with those buttons right there. So basically you would just hit refresh. It'll basically clear it. You hit volume up and it'll tell you when to hit volume up on like your controls here. You hit it, hold it, and then it programs. I haven't ran into no issues with it. Mine works fine. It's going down now. And then my channel change, pauses and it plays. Yeah, I just wanted to make a video because I don't like running around, and I was having to run around for this. But yeah, hopefully that helps fix some of y'all's issues. Again, this is the Android head unit. It's 10-inch. But y'all have a good one.